All that, and we're live in LA, investigating Bennifer's reunion. You can't live without this, I tell you. A bit, and we've the latest on the... Good morning to you. Coming up this Monday, as Bennifer finally make their reunion official overnight. We are live in LA for the latest. Also, she's got a brilliant new album out. Anne-Marie is here live to tell me all about teaming up with Prince Harry, not for the singing, but for other things. And... Hillary. First, though, good news on the front of today's Times. Gambled on, hasn't it? It's this moment where allow us to come out of lockdown safely.
A week ago, that's a 40% reduction.
What you're saying there is, I suppose, and I experience it in my own life. In this last week, I've done things I haven't done. Towers at the weekend.
Lovely.
You know, we're sat on packed roller coasters.
Yes.
And what you're saying is, look, we don't know what this last week show up, but we hope.
Yeah.
You know, that being double jabbed and all
that's
of
vaccinated or have only...
Things, of course, that has been talked about a lot is that there could be many, many more. Say, goodness me, you know, the cases that were missed of cancer, of...
Protect those people who've got acute COVID.
And the report's also talking about dementia, that there are links to, is it high cholesterol?
So it's a modifiable...
I just realised this recently, you know, I'm constantly obsessed with how little sleep I get. There are restrictions easing in Northern Ireland, we must also mention.
That's...
You know, a lot of freedom.
Yes, we've had earlier...
It's going to happen in England. I mean, when I say the world, we mean the World Health Organization now.
We've put positive...
The infections are going down. For 4 on a Monday morning. Still to come, as Tom Day... thank you, Team GB, for giving us those moments of glory. Now, tonight on TV, Long Lost Family goes international for one of the most emotional stories yet. Growing up, Paula Stilley always knew that she was different and she wanted to find out more about her birth family. It's just breaking up a little bit there. We'll try and persevere, Paula, if we can.
Okay.
It's on tonight at 9 o'clock on ITV. Now, after the break, as Anne-Marie is here in a moment. Good morning. Let's go over to Andy, who's live with the... Now, Anne-Marie has actually had a very busy year, actually. She's made a debut. Well as all of that, she's gone back to her roots and is actually bringing brand new, gorgeous music. And they're your bridesmaids and therapy. You've had some, right? Well, I've had some. I think it really does. It helps you. Sometimes feels like a maze in there. You're just running around.
Yeah, I've
You've called it therapy. Whole album about for you. It's interesting that you do a lot of collaboration. From what I was reading, that you write these songs and they're quite deep and they're quite... He's going to like... You know what?
Yeah.
I find it's all quite serious, actually, the music. The meaning is quite serious. You know, you talk about, you know, you don't look good when you don't feel good when you look in the mirror. You feel a little bit happy. Trumpets on there. Child Awards,
Yes,
wasn't it?
it was.
But I think what you're experiencing, what a lot of people are experiencing, which is you forget how tired we were before. So people allowed us to sleep better in some ways once you got over the pressure of it. And
this week.
Saying it's not personal. Feeling about going on tour for you. Are you excited about it, or is it a big? You know, have you missed being on stage? 2 years ago, I think. No offense to Ed, I'm massive Anne-Marie. I've been right from the beginning. But what sort of advice does Ed give you then?
It's very strange.
It is a very peculiar experience, isn't it? And be quite calming for you potentially.
Yeah.
It's therapy for me. It's a beautiful, beautiful album. It's out now. Still to come this Monday. Now, more headlines for Harry and his new book deal. Royal editor Russell Myers is